RBIs as the Astros defeated the Orioles 5-3. The Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. The Tampa Bay Rays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 14-4. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 5-4. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The Bo Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-0. The Phillies took care of the Mets at Citi Field 2-1. The Reds nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-2. The Cardinals took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 4-3. The Pirates' third baseman, number 16, played
Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Angels have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one just missed outside.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box now, Jake Bauers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Carlos Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back to Angel Stadium. Shane Beaver gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bour. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Bounce it to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through. It picks up an RBI, hard hit, and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Justin Upton now as he rips it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels get just the one. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Angels 1 and the Indians nothing. At the plate, Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the Indians, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Santana is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hanley Ramirez. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This one's down to third. Cozart has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Kevin Smith will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing here and a little looper. And this is taken for the out. Some of our nation leading off the inning.
Leading off for Cleveland, right fielder number 30.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pujols, who's long been referred to as the machine. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career. Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. Kipnis on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Angels leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year. Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it, and there are two away now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a slider. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Popped him up. Beaver in foul ground, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And the inning is over. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Play ball. Out.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Leonis Martin, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coasts under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Indians leave 1. They're down 1-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Justin Bour. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Right fielder number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Striding into the box, Cole Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bowers is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Albert Pujols a two-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the... So here's Francisco Lindor now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Ramirez stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Fastball that just misses inside. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Curveball that time, not even close.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Cozart over to his right. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 10.
Striding in for the Indians, Jake Bowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Number 17 is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Nick Goody will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Play ball.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapper right back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Smith, the runner at third. Simmons at second with 2 gone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels get just the 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. He was a ground-out victim.
Santana. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 52.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Naquin was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here comes the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out. At the plate, Leonis Martinez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating. And now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Zach Post.
Third baseman, Zach Post.
3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Digging in the switch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Cody Allen answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Allen's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Santana at second. Ramirez at first. One gone. Count remains 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, look at that stop. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Into the box, Roberto Perez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Second and third, 2 away. Throw over to third. Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Leonis Martin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Last strike now for Cleveland. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani earns the win, his second. He turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to show18.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious